Well, hello everybody and happy Saturday. It's time for Date Night with Lisa. And this is Lisa Freeman from stampingwithlisa.com coming to you live on Saturday, May 14th. And finally, the sun came out today. I feel like it has rained and rained and rained and rained every day. Well, it really has rained every day for about a week. Today was the first time the sun came out, and it was a little bit cloudy, but the sun came out and my yard dried out enough so I could mow it. So I was really excited about that. And I just finished about an hour ago. So I'm still in my yard work clothes, and I have a funny little story about that. So I'll tell you that in just a few minutes. Hey, everybody. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Beth. Hey, Laura. Hey, Annie. If you're watching live, say hello so I can see who's on here. And it looks like we have a few people watching. Hey, Minda. And I am so crooked today. Oh, it's my phone, I think. Okay. I got a ton of comments about how good the video was last time. So I think it's my combination of my new phone and the new modem from Cox. So hopefully from now on it will be good and we won't have any problems with the internet and all that stuff. So I'm praying again we have a good video with great sound, great picture, and everything else. So what we're going to do tonight is make a one-sheet wonder. I'll give you a sneak peek. Well, this is actually the sneak peek. We're going to make this card. We're going to make this. I'll show you really fast. Sneak peek. Oh, that was it. If you blink, you missed it. Hey, everybody. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Leanne. Hey, Karen. Hey, Carol. Hey, Susan. Hey, Dee. Hey, Coral. Hey, Sherry. Oh, my gosh. So many people on here. Judy, Hilda, Debbie, Kay. Hey, everybody. Hey, Gina. All right. So we have got a ton of people coming on to watch Date Night with Lisa. I hope you guys are ready for some fun. And we're using a brand new stamp set, and it is gorgeous. It's called True Beauty. I used these words on a card the other day, but I'm using the stamp set today, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of First Frost, which is one that retired last year. That was one of my favorite stamp sets. And this little rose here reminds me of that one. And then we had another rose set a while back that had one like that too. But the rest of the set is different. So I played around with it today. I was going to try and do a baby wipe technique, but I tried it and it did not come out very good. So I think baby wipe technique is not good for these distinctive sets that are like this. It just didn't pick up the ink very well. So I played around with that. It didn't come out very good. This is what it looked like. That was my scrap paper. And so I kind of decided not to do that. So then I played around with some other stuff. And this was my practice sheet. So I was playing around with different colors and stuff. And so I came out with this basic design. So that's what we're going to do. I played around with some other colors. That was Blushing Bride. I didn't like that with it. So that's what I do when I'm playing around, trying to come up with an idea. Hey, Debbie, love my one-sheet wonders. Yes, thank you. It's called, what did we say it was called? LDP, Lisa Design Paper. Hey, Kai Omega. Did you see, oh, you just got the card. Okay. You got the beautiful card, I said. Good, good, good. I was getting ready to say, I was wondering if you had gotten it. Hey, Lynn, you just got on here. Stephanie from Hot Phoenix. Oh, well, we're getting ready to have some hot. It's been really kind of cool here. The past week, it was just rainy and kind of chilly and gross. Today was actually 75. Tomorrow's supposed to be 85. And thankfully, the rain has stopped for a few days. So that's a good thing. All right, so let me tell you. Okay, so if you just joined, this is the stamp set that we're using tonight, True Beauty, and it's a brand new one from the new catalog. So if you don't have it, you're going to want to get it because I'm going to be using it a lot. because I can tell already it's going to be one of my favorites. I also got a couple questions about the card kits in the mail. So if you placed an order from, let me see, April 16th through the 30th. So that was a lot of you. I sent all these out. So hopefully you should have gotten them all by now. I think I mailed them all out. Well, different times, but the last ones went out last week sometime. So this is the card kit that you got. It goes with this card, which is the video April 19th called Quick and Easy Dahlia Days. So the card kit is enough to make 3 of these cards. So you have all the supplies, and that's the inside. So this gives you all the supplies. This extra white piece is for the cutouts of the flowers. If you don't have this stamp set, you should get it because it's getting ready to retire. I'm really upset about that. But if you don't have it, you can use any flower stamp set for it, and it should work. So anyway, so if you got this in the mail and you're like, well, what is this? That's what it is. It's the card kit for this. So it's 3 cards that you can make with this design, and that is the video that the directions are on. So the video is April 19th, Quick and Easy Dahlia Days. So that's that. And then for those of you who have ordered from May 1st through the 15th or 16th, you're going to get a card kit for this card, and it's 3 of those. So you're going to get all the paper, the rhinestones, the ribbon, everything to make this card, 3 of them. So that will be going out on Monday. Well, I sent a few out today, but most of them are going to go out Monday. And it'll be embossed for you and everything. So that is the next card kit, or the one that just went out. So that one's good for a couple more days. And then on Tuesday, when I do the next video, I'll have a new card kit. So stay tuned for that one. So that's that. And then don't forget, we've got the starter kit special going on this month. So if you want to get the starter kit, it's a great deal. You don't have to be a demonstrator if you don't want to. You can just get the deal and then get the discount for a while if you want to, or just do nothing. It doesn't matter. But this is a great deal. Over $200 in product for only $99, and you get free shipping. So it's $125 of whatever you want, plus these 4 items, which are the in color ink pads, the grid paper, the cardstock, and the designer paper in the in colors. So awesome, awesome deal. And then I have a special. So if you order over $125, you'll get these 3 gifts for free. So it's the rhinestones, the glossy dots, and a pack of designer paper. It might be this one, it might be a different one, but it'll be 12 card fronts for anybody that orders over $125. Okay? Alrighty, so let's get started. So what you're going to need for this card, and we're going to make this one, but you can make 4. So you need 1 sheet of 8.5 by 11 white cardstock. So I'm going to put that up there. And then if you want to make all 4 of them, you're going to need 5.5 by 8.5 balmy blue, 4 pieces of that. And then 5.25 by 4 white, and that's for the inside. You'll need 4 of those. And then this little tag is from Tailored Tags. You'll need 4 of those. And then also some ribbon and pearls, and some scrap white paper to stamp your flowers on so we can punch them out. Oh, let me read some comments. Hey, Debbie Spicer. How are you? I am doing good. Beautiful in Minnesota. Hey, Sherry. Beautiful, but you're not putting another order until July. What? Oh, colors are beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Diane says, wahoo, love your stories and jokes. You're so funny and sound like you would be a hoot to hang out with. I would be a hoot to hang out with. I am a lot of fun. So glad you got on while I'm live. Have a fun evening with us on your date night. Debbie Spicer. It's 111 degrees. Ugh. Yuck. It was beautiful. I was out there mowing the grass and it was like 75 and there's a nice little breeze and it was just beautiful. All right, so we're going to start with our big white piece. So I'm just going to put these to the side for a minute. So this is the one we're going to be doing first. And I'm going to put a piece of scrap paper under here so I don't mess up my... Oh, and all the details for everything are on my website right here, stampingwithlisa.com. Okay. All right, so start with 1 sheet of white cardstock, and I'm going to do the purple first. So we're using Highland Heather. to do our roses. And I noticed when I made this card, I did the roses a little bit too low, I think, because I ended up covering most of them up. So I'm going to do them just a little bit higher on the One Sheet Wonder here. So we're going to do 4 sets of 3. So I'm just going to start up in the corner here and do 1, 2, 3. We're going to do them like in threes here. And over here, same thing. 1, 2, 3, and then go down. And again, this is about the middle of the paper, so we want to do it kind of close to the top so that we get to see some of it and I don't cover it all up. And you can see my pad is really dry in the middle and wet on the kind of juicy on the outside, so I'm trying to mix it up and do some light, some dark. I think that one's a little bit too high, but that's okay. It's hard to mess up a One Sheet Wonder. And then I'm just going to do a few around the edges and other places, so it's not just those. So we'll just kind of scatter them around, and that should be good. All right, and then you also want to do some on your scrap paper, just one, because we're going to cut it out. So I've got one on my scrap paper. And then also on the inside of the card, oops, actually the inside of the card's blue, so never mind. That's not what we're doing. All right, so that's it for the rose, but not the purple. We're gonna go ahead and do our words with, oh, what did I do with it? I just lost my little tag. Okay, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Oops, okay. All right, so we're gonna ink up our words and do them right here on our tag. Oh, and I'm going to tell you about my little story. So I was out mowing the grass, and, you know, I just was sitting here stamping most of the day. I didn't even get out of bed till like 11 o'clock because it was just one of those lazy days. And so I got up and I started stamping, and then finally the sun came out and everything was drying up, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go mow the grass. So I have a little pile in my closet that have yard work clothes. They're just like, you know, old shirts and old shorts, and I just throw them on, you know, when I'm getting ready to work in the yard. And so I just grabbed a pair of shorts and a little tank top and threw it on. So I go out and I mow the grass, and my yard, man, it looks like carpet. It's just so pretty. I just love it. All my neighbors are so jealous. Anyway, so I'm out there, and you know, when I'm all sweaty, I use my shirt to wipe my face, which is kind of weird, but it's like I don't carry a towel around and I'm all sweaty, so I do that. All right, we're going to put the leaves on here. This is mint macaron, and we're going to put 2 sets of leaves, and I'm going to stamp them twice, but we're going to keep one not with the leaves. We're going to use the other one in there, the other, what do you call it? This one, the other little flowery stem thing. So I'm only going to do 2. So anyway, I'm out there mowing, and I kept seeing these caterpillars, and I saw them the other day, and I said something to my neighbor because he was outside. I said, look at these caterpillars, they're everywhere. And he goes, oh, those are bad caterpillars. And I was like, what do you mean? And he said they're like, I can't remember what he called them, but let's do one here. So I'm just kind of turning it and doing the little leaves twice. But he said they get like up in your trees and they kill your trees. They make like these web things that look like a big giant spider web or something. And it just like totally kills your tree and stuff. And he goes, they're really bad. And I was like, great. Because I have them everywhere. Every 5 seconds I was seeing one and trying to kill it. Because I can't remember what he called them. But they're very, very bad. And I mean, they were everywhere. They're all over my hostas. They're all over my hydrangeas. They're on my tomato plants, my rose bush. They're on the trees. They're everywhere I turned around. They were there. And they're just eating everything. And but he said if they get in the trees, then they create that big giant web. And just kill the whole, they can kill a whole tree. So anyway, have you guys seen them? I've never seen them like that before. I mean, I see caterpillars every now and then, but I probably killed 25 or 30 while I was mowing the grass. And they're not like butterfly caterpillars. They're other kind of caterpillars, like the ones that eat all your stuff up. So don't get mad and say I shouldn't be killing them, because I don't want them to eat my stuff. Okay, so then let's just put a couple extras here. And then, so that went on. Oh, and then I was putting more mulch down after I finished mowing, and they were on the bags of mulch. And I mean, they were just everywhere. It was disgusting. And probably some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Let me see. Debbie, you want to go swimming again, but it's too hot to walk down there. Hey, Deborah Morcunis, how are you? Hey, Tamala, thanks for joining. I will have pictures soon. I still haven't finished. Oh, bagworms. That's what they're called, bagworms. Yeah, so they're not really caterpillars. They're bagworms. Yeah, and one got on me too. Yeah, one fell out of the tree, like on me, and I was screaming. Oh, Kathy said she went fishing the other day and they were caterpillars on her too. Yeah, moth butterfly. They're like moths, but I think bagworms is what they're called. And gypsy moths. I can't remember exact. I think bagworms is what they're called, but they're disgusting. So I have them everywhere. And somebody said that they only come out like every, I don't know, 7 or 10 years or something. They're like, what do you call those other things? The, what are those? Cicadas, I think they're called. The ones that come out like every 10 or 15 years or something. But anyway, I don't know how to get rid of these suckers because they're everywhere. And I mean, they were on like every single plant that I have out there. So as soon as I get my garden done, I have to put about 50 more bags of mulch down and plant a whole bunch of plants because I haven't had time. It's been raining like so much. All right, so we're done with the green and the purple. Now we're going to go to the Sahara sand. So this one I'm going to do in Sahara sand. And I don't want this stem on there, so I'm just going to ink it up without that stem. And we're going to put it on the space where I missed one leaf right there. Darn it. Hold on a minute. Let me fix that. I wanted 2 on every single one. So let's put one right here. This one's actually coming out better than my first one. Because I practice. I guess if you practice. Let's see. Debbie Spicer, can you spray some organic spray around? I don't know. I don't know what kills them. Oh, locust. Yeah, locust. That's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, I haven't had locusts since I've been in my new house. I don't know if they came in the past couple years. Oh, now this one's not going to fit. Hold on. We'll try it that way. And then put another light one there. All right, so ink it up again. So we're just going to squeeze it in here between the roses coming out like that. But we don't want to get all that whole stem, just a little teeny bit of it. I don't know if I can fit one there. We're going to try it. And we're putting like 2. So a light one and a dark one. That one kind of squeezed in there a little bit. All right, let's see. I don't think I can fit one right there. Let's see if we can just put some around the edge. And do some dark, some light. And put some over here. I gotta save room for my blue flowers too. All right, so let's put a little bit of blue in there first before we run out of room. So this is Balmy Blue. And, oh, so the funny thing is, so I was out there working in the yard, so I came in and I, went to the bathroom and I'm looking in the mirror and I realized I have my shirt on inside out. Uh-oh, I just messed up right there. We'll have to cut that off. So the whole time I was outside, I had my shirt on inside out. And I saw several of my neighbors out there and nobody said anything. So I guess maybe they didn't notice or they thought, oh, Lisa's really like looking bad today. And I don't have any makeup on. I didn't do my hair, nothing. I just like was crawled out of bed and was in my pajamas all day until I put my clothes on to mow the grass. So I was looking pretty sad with my inside out shirt. And thank goodness I didn't go out anywhere in public. All right. Oops, I messed that one up. I'll have to cover that up with this something. All right. So I think that is probably good. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of sponging now. So I'm going to take the Balmy Blue and just sponge it a little bit around and read some comments. Oh, cicadas are the ones that come out every few years. What's the difference between a cicada and a locust? I don't really know. When she wonders what colors you use are always fantastic and they make beautiful cards. Thank you, Debbie Spicer. You are so sweet. I'm going to do your card soon, your explosion card. I got to figure out. Well, I think I figured it out, but I just got to come up with a card to do with it. I think the inside is just a 6x6 square folded up. So we're going to do that. So for Tuesday, I still have to finish my card kit with that Heart and Home card kit, because actually I think a couple of the colors I used just retired, so I gotta do that. Maybe tomorrow if I have time I'll just do that video. All right, so we're just sponging some blue on here. I don't have any jokes today. Anybody have a good joke? Let me see. Oh, hey Amy, how are ya? Thank you, Patricia. Cicada bugs are the ones that make all the noise. But a locust, I thought a locust and a cicada were the same thing. I don't know. I know they do make a lot of noise though. And they're the ones I think that drop their shells or something and they're all like crunchy, sticking on a tree. I haven't seen them here though. But I tell you what, I got enough of those caterpillars that are everywhere. I don't know what I'm going to do. If anybody knows of any way to get rid of them, let me know. All right, and then we're going to put a little bit of sprinkles on here too in purple with the Highland Heather. And as Ruth likes to say, from Artful Stampin' with Ruth, she calls it dottage. So we're going to put a little dottage on here. So this is Highland Heather. I'm going to stamp it off so it's not too dark. And, oops, depends on where I ink it up, huh? Well, if I do it in the middle, you can't even see it. So we just want a little bit of sprinkles on here, just to give it a little pop of color. Got that rhythm going. All right. Oops. I made some more vegetables in my air fryer. I don't know. I think I told you guys about that the other day. So I put a bunch of vegetables in my air fryer and put this, I have to bring it in here. It's, I think it's McCormick and it's garlic and Parmesan seasoning. And I just sprinkled that all over with olive oil and mixed it up. And I'm telling you what, and cooked it in the air fryer for like, I don't know, 18 minutes. It was carrots and some little red potatoes and, what else did I have in there? Some zucchini. But the only thing is you got to cook the carrots the longest because if you don't cook them the longest, then they're kind of crunchy, which I don't like them crunchy. So I stick them in first and then throw the potatoes in and then the zucchini or squash. All right, and then we're going to cut this up. So we're done stamping. So I don't think we need anything else. What do you guys think? Is that looking good? And then we're going to cut it up. All right, so let me get my cutter. So we're done stamping. Oh, I forgot to stamp the inside, darn it. Hold on, let me stamp the inside real fast. So we're going to do that with the blue flower. And just stamp it a couple times right here. Like that. Oh, that looks pretty good. And then we're going to take one of our little scraps and put it on the inside. So I didn't even show you the inside. So that's the inside of the card. We're going to do that. All right, so I'm just going to cut it in half at 5.5, and then we're just going to trim off pieces that we don't want. So I think they all look good. Let me see. We'll trim this at 4 1/4 and then trim it. Well, let me do it at 4 so I get a good piece. And then trim this off just a little bit. All right, so we want 5 1/4 by 4. I'm going to do this side because that's where I messed up. So 5 1/4 by 4 is what we want for our piece. You could do it either way. So you can do it this way or this way. It wouldn't matter. It's kind of right in the middle on there. And then I want a piece of side to go in the inside of my card. So let's see. If we cut it at 4 this way, I'll get a wide piece. So that's what I'm going to use on the inside of the card. And I need to cut that at 4 inches too. So we'll do that at 4. Is my picture staying good today and we're not messing up? That's good. Hopefully. Hey, Audrey. What does that mean? Annie. So pretty. Thank you. Oh, Linda says we have them in Texas and they especially like pecan trees. We call them web worms. They make huge webs. Yes, I know. They're disgusting. They look like regular caterpillars, though. That's what's so funny. Like, I never would have known. Cicada is larger with clear wings and rounder body. Locusts are smaller with thin bodies. They're kind of a grasshopper. Huh. So I guess the cicada is the one that is crunchy and stays on your trees later. Oh, you know what else I forgot to do? I had to stamp a blue flower and the leaves on here too. So we want an extra set of these. So you need 1 purple, 1 blue, and 1 set of leaves. And here's the leaves. And then there's a die for everything. So you've got a die to go with every single stamp that's in this set, which is awesome. So I've got my dies with a little bit of Post-it tape on them. So you just put them on here. Let's see if I can match this. There we go. All right, so they all match perfect. So you put it on here, put your little Post-it note or washi tape or whatever you want, and put your leaves down. Stick that on there. And then, oops, we've got our little rose. This one's the hardest one to figure out. So let me see. I think it goes, nope, over here. There we go. All right, so there we go. So then you have all these stuck down. You put them through your die cutting machine and voila, out they come. So beautiful like that. So there we go. All right, so then we've got our inside done. Let's go ahead and put that inside. So this is going to go on the end right here. And I just think that makes it so pretty. I love that effect on there. I'm just going to put a little bit of tape. And I'm going to do my favorite trick with the ribbon, and we're going to gather it up and get that gorgeous look. Love it, love it. I love this new ribbon. It's in the new catalog. If you haven't seen it, I used it on my card the other day when I did that, the rose one, the cottage rose, and it was so pretty. Okay, so that's the inside. And then on the front, we're gonna just put the ribbon down, see where it's gonna go. So I think I might be stuck with the same situation here. They might be a little bit higher, but I'll put it down just a little bit lower. All right, so what we need to do is gather it. So you just pull a few little threads out and kind of cut them off. And then we're gonna just take a couple of threads from the middle, and I don't have my thumbnail broke, so it's I don't have any nails on this side. All right, so you just want to grab a couple and just start pulling it, and you want to try and get some right in the middle, and we're just going to keep pushing this down like that, and until you get enough for your whole card. So you want kind of rough, but you also want to be able to flatten it out a little bit. So kind of just keep pulling it down. And that one keeps getting in my way. Let me cut this one. Oh, actually I got 3 pieces of thread here. So I've got 3 little threads I'm pulling all the way through, and I need to get it long enough to go around here. So I need to keep going just a little bit and just pull it, pull it, pull it. And just don't let go of this end. And you want to have it on the roll. If you don't have it on the roll, it's not going to work because it will just pull right out. So we're almost there. And let me see. We need just a little bit more. All right. There we go. All right, so when you got enough to go all the way across, actually I need a little bit more than that because I need to have enough to wrap around too. So we need a little bit of extra. Okay, I think that probably is good. So I need to have like a little bit, about 1 inch over here, and then put it down enough to gather all the way to the end. And kind of pull this a little bit. I think I need just a touch more. It's so pretty though. You know, the first place I learned this was from Shelly, you know, the owner of Stampin' Up. We were at convention one year and she showed this technique and I was like, oh my God, that's so pretty. I love it. All right, so I think I've got plenty now. All right, so what I'm gonna do is put some tear tape down. So we're just gonna put that right across the whole thing. And, oh, that's a little bit crooked, but that's all right. Once that goes down, it's not coming back up, but that's okay. All right, so we're gonna peel this off and put it down on this end. So you're just gonna put it down and then just kind of gather, you know, have it a little bit gathered and push it down in certain spots. So you wanna just make sure it stays gathered in there. And then you wanna have a little bit left to wrap around the back. Let me gather it just a little bit more right here. There we go. All right, so that looks good. So this is gonna wrap around the back with some tape. Just put a little bit of tape right here. And we're gonna cut that off. Oops. And just wrap it around. And then we're gonna do the same thing on this end. Just cut it and tape that to the back. And, uh-oh. Oh, Debbie, you said you're ribbon challenged. Well, this is easy. Anybody can do this one. So that's good. I love it, love it, love it. All right, so we've got that on there good. All right, then we're gonna glue this down to the front of our card. And put a little bit of glue on that too, so it doesn't come off. And then just stick it down. And then we're gonna situate our other stuff. So I'm gonna put everything with dimensionals, except for the words. The words are gonna go flat. So we just need to figure out where to put the words. And I think like right there. And then I'm gonna put this one like right on top of that one. Let's see which way it's going. This way. So we're gonna put that, we wanna scoot that over just a little bit. All right, there we go. That looks good. We're gonna put it on with dimensionals. And then, so let's put this down first. Oops. And let's see where that goes, because we want it to cover it, cover that hole. All right, so that looks good like that. All right, then you go on with dimensionals. So let me grab some of them. And then I have some pearls and Wink of Stella and some shimmer spray. So we've got lots more stuff to do. This is a really easy card though. It's not like difficult or anything. And then you've got these other ones that you can just cut and do. So that's just ready to go. All right, so put a bunch of dimensionals all over these and your leaves too. This is the back where I messed up. So where I was doing the washi tape, I mean, not washi tape, the baby wipe technique with it, and it didn't come out very good. So I just used that as scrap. All right, so there we go. We've got dimensionals on everything. So we're gonna put the rose down first. Excuse me. I made this protein shake for dinner. It was so good because I didn't want to eat anything after mowing the grass because I figured I just exercised, so I would try to be good. So I had a protein shake, and it was so good. It was one of these. It's called Quest, and it's caramel, salted caramel, and oh my gosh, it's so good. And I put a banana in there. I put almond milk and ice and a banana, and I'm just gonna scoot that over. So let me see. These will come out. I don't know where I would put those. Maybe I should put it over here. No, I'll put it right there. So it's kind of overlapping one a little bit. And then this one will go over on the other end of the words. But it was so good. It tasted like a milkshake. All right, and this one will just go right here, like that. Then we're going to take some Wink of Stella, and we're going to color this. So we're just going to color all of this with Shimmer and make it sparkle, and then we're going to spray it and make it sparkle even more. So if you want to just do a little bit, you can, or a lot. I love Wink of Stella. And hopefully you can see this. I'll hold it up to the camera so you can see it. And I'm going to put some pearls on too. All right, so that's all sparkly. And then we're going to take these pearls. These I colored with the Stampin' Blends, the Dark Mint Macaron. So I think that's this one. Yeah, Dark Mint Macaron I colored. And we're going to get the Take Your Pick tool and put a few of these on. And I don't have any goo. Here we go. It's coming up. All right, there we go. All right, so we're going to grab a couple of these. I'm going to put one right in the middle of the flower, and then a few more. I'm going to put one here on the words, and one over here. And let's do one down here. And should we put one in that flower? I don't know. What do you think? Should we do it in the flower or over here on the side? I kind of like it in the flower, but what do you guys think? Has anybody used the Abigail Rose set? I think is the Abigail Rose different than the Cottage Rose? I think, because I used one of them the other day. I can't remember which one it was. Debbie, let me see. Debbie Spicer is my claim to fame. I just like to say hi. Oh, wait a minute. I missed something now. What is your claim to fame, Debbie? Let's see. I must have missed it. What's your claim to fame, Debbie? All right, everybody's saying in the flower, so we'll put it in the flower right there. Beautiful. Love it, love it. Oh, look, I've got got them stuck all over me. They get all over the place. I find them all the time in the bathroom. I think they stick to the bottom of my foot. And then I walk in the bathroom and they're always on the carpet everywhere. All right, so then we're going to spritz it with some shimmer spray. So here we go. Let me put my scrap paper back. Hold on. Oh, I don't want to mess up my surface. All right, there we go. All right, so here we go. What do you guys think? Is it absolutely gorgeous? Debbie's the official greeter. Oh, okay. Aw, Debbie, you're so sweet. Stella is home. Yes, she's not getting a spanking today, but she did get used today. So I had to bring back Stella. All right. Thank you guys so much. I'm so glad you like it. And you like my Abigail is the cottage. Okay. Yeah, because I used that the other day. Remember I used the wrong paper with it? Because I used the, oh, here it is right here. Hold on. I got the card right here. So this is the one that I did the other day with that same ribbon technique, except I didn't wrap it around on that one. So that is the, I'm pretty sure that's Cottage Rose or Abigail Rose or whatever. And then I used that textured chic paper in the background instead of the paper that actually goes with the stamp set. But a lot of people commented that they really liked it and said it goes well with it. So, so that was the other day. If you missed that one, go back and check it out. Let me trim that little thing. All right, so here we go. This is the cards from tonight and what's left of our One Sheet Wonder. So we'll stick that under here. So we've got that. So hopefully you guys loved that One Sheet Wonder. I love doing them. They're so pretty. And these are my favorite colors. I love pink and, well, it doesn't have pink, but purple and blue and green. I think they just look so pretty together. Very springy looking. Hey, Beth, thank you so much. Abigail is a sweet. Okay. So, of course, I cannot get that down, you know, because everything is called something different. So we've got Abigail Rose, Cottage Rose, and everything is a different name. And I get them all mixed up. I'm getting old. I can't remember this. You know what's so funny? Okay, so I'm 56 years old, and I was watching The Golden Girls the other day, and I was just curious because they always talk about, like, they're in their 50s on the show. And I thought, wow, they look way, way older than I do on that show because I thought they were, like, in their 60s. So I went and looked it up, how old they were when they were doing the show. And actually, the one who was B. Arthur, she was actually 63 years old when the show started, and so was Betty White. But Rue McClanahan, the one who was Blanche, she was only, so she was actually 4 years younger than me on that show when it started. And I'm thinking, man, they looked kind of old. And I think today's like 50s is really like way younger than the old days 50s. So, and you know that what else just started recently was, you remember Sex and the City? That was one of my favorite shows back in the day. Well, they have a new one that they're comparing to the Golden Girls because now they're back and they're in the 50s, and it's kind of like the Golden Girls except modern day. So I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna have to go watch that and see what the new 50s Golden Girls, what the new Golden Girls of Sex and the City look like. So anyway, I hope you guys love this card, and I hope you will make it yourself and have fun with this stamp set. It is absolutely beautiful, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure, I'm going to turn it off for just a few minutes just to edit the beginning and put a few things on there, and then I will turn it right back on. So it will be private just for like 15 minutes, and then make sure you go back and like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff for me. And I'll be back on Tuesday with another video. If you have any requests, let me know, leave a comment, and let me know what kind of card you'd like for the card kit for next time. If you're placing an order and you want a specific kind of card kit, I will try and do that for you. I can't make any promises, but I will try. I need some ideas, so I was thinking about doing another napkin card kit, maybe. All right, you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll be back Tuesday. See you soon. Bye-bye.